He's back.
How's it going?
Okay.
Good. Bet you're wondering why I'm a person short tonight, right now. Natasha, my wonderful little co-actress, got stuck in the line for the ladies' room.
Okay.
And last I was informed, she's still there. So, we're going to do a segment to kind of kill some time until she can make it back. It's a segment that I like to call Meet the Actors.
Hey.
Hi. So, good sir, why did you become an actor?
Well, you see, mother and father were both into theater. I was practically born in a trunk at the Zachary Scott Theater stage in Austin, Texas. Actually, you want to know the real reason?
You like it.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Well, you know, it was kind of mentioned earlier in the script, ironically, but I actually did get into theater to try and meet chicks. Only to find out they're all taken by some jerk already.
James LeCompte. Oh, me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I thought he was looking here.
Teresa LeCompte. Yeah.
So,
But you would hear the whole time.
Yeah. Get off my stage.
yeah, well, to recap,
Oh, me. Okay. So once upon a time, there was a girl who kissed a frog, who happened to betray a talking fish, who was caught by a fisher girl who wanted gold, but instead became a witch. Tried eating 2 children, one of whom would grow up to make a deal with the devil and the chances, and a little weird guy for her firstborn child. And before eventually getting locked away in a tower, before getting her hair cut off, and meeting a prince in the desert, and there were no crab people.
simple, right? Back to our story.
You know, the girl who married the frog had a mother.
Yep, it's a real problem. Most girls do. But I'd like to give all the men in here some free advice.
Ha!
Find the woman of your dreams, you want to marry her, but you're kind of wondering to yourself, what kind of woman is she going to grow up to become? You just look at her mother, because that's who she's going to become.
Hey, do you ever wonder why you're single?
Obviously I'm not single, but if I was, it'd be because my standards are too high.
Ha!
Continuing on.
Once upon a time, there was a girl. Actually, there was a dwarf.
Actually, I prefer a little person.
In fact, there were 2 dwarfs.
I have been preferring Dwizzle. Hey.
And then worked all day in the mines.
I've been working on the railroad.
Mines!
Why you work? I do what I want, Stumpy.
No, I'm saying it's like copyrighted, the mouse will sue us. So, the 2 dwarves worked all day in the mines, singing their happy little songs, until one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that then?
That's a huge bitch! Run for your life!
You see, back in those days, people were cannibals, which would explain the witch from the story before. And this dwarf, who we will name Dopey,
Copyrighted.
Slappy, wasn't afraid.
I like the ladies. So, baby, couldn't help but noticing you was in my bed.
Hey, this is a children's story, sir. Children.
So I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Time out!
What?
You don't get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
Look, I've been doing some character work here, okay? Slappy's had a hard life, you know, he's working in the mines all day, he's got the black lung, you know, he hates the world, he just hates it.
No, he does not.
So when this giant chick comes home and sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
Okay. No, we're going to do this as originally intended. Snow White cooks and cleans for the dwarves, and then she gets poisoned by an apple, and then a prince
hold on,
comes
wait,
in.
hey.
What?
Let's just let me write the story.
No, I don't like the look of them.
I got another one. Okay, now I have supernatural powers.
Look, I mean, some of the stories that are in here are kind of bad.
Bad? are classics. Classic.
Man, I can animate zombies. Ooh, I've always wanted to animate zombies.
What are you doing?
Well, look, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Prime example. Here we go. Number 191, Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it. Really?
She's alive.
Are we doing Snow White or Sleeping Beauty? Oh. Why is that the cook and clean for the dwarves? Since I'm a princess, shouldn't they be cooking and cleaning for me?
Look, we're doing a new one. Lean Lisa.
I never heard of it. Am I beautiful?
You're lean.
Ooh, skinny? I've always wanted to be skinny.
Well, have you ever thought about ingesting tapeworm eggs? You know, I hear it really cleans you out on the inside.
So, once upon a time, Lean Lisa lay in bed with her husband, Long Lawrence.
Question. Do I get to be Long Lawrence?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dear husband, I was thinking.
I'm trying to sleep, woman.
I am tired of being poor and hungry. Why can't we bring the cow to the field so she can have calves? And then, I don't know, maybe we can sell the calves and get lots of money and never go hungry again.
That sounds like a lot of work.
You lazy!
Quiet your wagging tongue, woman!
And she died at the end.
Really? That's how they roll? She just dies?
Yep.
Wow, that story sucks.
Can I go back to being Sleeping Beauty now, please?
Ooh, she's alive.
Shut up!
I thought you were Snow White.
What's the difference for both of us?
Hey, look, the point I'm trying to get across here is that some of these stories kind of suck. And they need some spicing up here and there. You know, a new angle, a new direction, just a new
Okay,
way.
got it. Brainstormed.
Okay. Well,
Okay, we put together a big budget musical told from the perspective of the witch. Yeah! Isn't that awesome?
go sleep on this one, huh? It's all yours.
Fine. Don't even get to tell the story anymore. I bet he's going to do a better job than I am.
All right, sounds good.
Wait, I didn't mean it.
Okay, you're gonna be dwarf number 1. You're dwarf number 2. And I'm the new narrator.
I'm still Snow White,
You're whatever you want, honey. Call me.
but I won't.
Okay, so once upon a time there were these dwarves that worked in the mines all day and swore revenge against the upworlders.
Curse you, upholders!
Until one day they came home to find a beautiful girl sleeping in their bed.
Oh, look, a giant hottie.
That's a huge bitch! Run for your life!
Hold on. I'm tired of running. I am tired of being a supporting character. And I'm quite brilliant enough to know that that giant hottie sleeping in that bed over there has fallen under a curse to sleep for 100 years.
I thought that was a Sleeping Beauty story.
Look, from my perspective. And that giant hottie over there needs a kiss from her true love, who just happens to be me.
Ain't you a little short and girl that'd be her true love?
If I was a frog and she kissed me, she'd love me forever, alright? I just happen to be a dwarf, so she'll grow to love me.
And with that,
Alright, let's do this. I don't feel comfortable with this part.
oh, go on. Make out with the woman in a coma.
Girl, this had been like a Lifetime movie.
Can I just shake her hand?
Please, I don't think she brushed her teeth today.
Hey, I did brush my teeth today.
Well, I can smell somebody's essence around here.
Sorry, my bad. That beef just be tearing on my insides. Whew.
Can we please get back to the story? You're ruining my magic.
Mwah!
They're a dwarf.
Little person,
I'm the mighty dwarf Slappy, and I've come to rescue you from a curse that was forcing you to sleep for
I
100
was
years.
just tired.
And I am
was
your
not
true
under
love.
a curse.
Alright, got this settled.
Okay, this is the part where you break out into song.
I don't know the words.
It's okay. You know, I've been working on this one. Here you go. Been working on it for a while.
Quite. Alright, let's do this shit. There once was a girl who fell in love with a man about 4'2". He had a beard and a big red nose, but I loved him through and through. And I didn't have facial hair because he had a heart, that's true. So I gave up my kingdom to sweep and cook him stew.
Just keep reading.
Okay, no, look at this.
Alright.
And I knew my place and did not talk back because that's what good wives do. So I cooked dinner and cleaned the house and left the thinking to you. I don't want to sing this crap anymore.
Oh, come on. You're doing great. You're doing great. You've got a kind of, well, desperate quality to your voice.
The next verse says I fetch him slippers and don't mind when he gets drunk.
It's a perfect marriage.
This is disgusting. I am a modern woman.
Well, looks like somebody's not gonna live happily ever after then.
You know what? We're starting over. You can be Snow White, honey.
Really? I had always wanted to be Snow White. I remember my 5th birthday party. It was a little dress-up party. All my little friends came as Boba Fett and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and that weird thing from the Mickey D commercial. Anyways, I had been some Snow White. I was so pretty in my little dress, my weed, my tiara. Happiest day of my life till my mama told me I was a boy. Of course, that bitch been the one dressed me up in the clothes before that, so whatever.
Moving on. And she was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
I is, yo. I is the prettiest.
But her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White?
Stepmama.
Is that a zit I see on your face?
You'd like that, wouldn't you, ho?
I do believe you're putting on a little weight.
Not on this body. These curves be tight and streamlined like a racing yacht owned by a rich Colombian drug dealer.
Your eyebrows need a little plucking. They're looking a little puffy.
My eyebrows look like eyebrows that have been sculpted in the hands of a blind god of eyebrow sculpting. Who had been writing this shit?
Just go with it. The stepmother was to go and gaze into the magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of us all?
Certainly not you! That's a good idea. Maybe you should try that.
Meanwhile, Snow White had other plans.
Murr. Hanging on them black hooks. Why must I have not been judged by my looks?
Fashion magazine.
But I have been so much more. I mean, I got some brains and some martial arts skills, and after I get my GED, I'll be going to one of them 7 sister schools where I plan on majoring in women's studies and social psychology.
I only respond to rhyming questions. Besides, those aren't real majors.
Murr. Hanging over there. How do I be making the young people care?
Put it in a music video with hot chicks.
You ain't not been very good at this.
And just then it was her stepmother.
Stepmother?
Snow White.
Switch it, people, please.
Snow White?
Stepmama.
Look at me, Snow White, and no despair, for I have lots of money. I've been through a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. My bust points north, my skin is as smooth as a lake after a storm, and I've had all my tattoos lasered off. I've tucked, sucked, vacuumed, and erased every visible trace of life experience in the past 27 years, and now I am more beautiful than you.
Not quite.
Damn it. Fine, I'll put an apple as a peace offering.
When are you gonna learn, stepmama, that us women shouldn't be judged by our surface booty, but rather by the contents of our brains?
Oh! That's just stupid.
How about I use my martial arts skills to take you out then?
Oh, it's on!
And it was a glorious battle.
I was just in the neighborhood looking for a cute girl in a coma to make out with. And... Oh, chick fight! My weave! No Snow White!
Corruption!
And now I will transform myself into a black dragon.
That was in the Sleeping Beauty story, dear.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
We're doing Snow White.